Okay, let's see. Finish setting everything up. Hi, Chloe. Alright. I have to finish setting things up anyways. Um, I'll be back in a few here as well. Cannot believe this computer just restarted.
It was kind of a powerful, intimate situation.
What was intimate?
Just now, we sharing the flame. I mean, that was intimate.
You say so.
Oh, come on now. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, our hands almost touched. I looked at you and you lifted your head up slowly, and our eyes met. It was intense and it was intimate.
And welcome to the party, every pony. Made it in time. Hi, Chloe. Welcome to the party. Everyone, welcome to whatever this is. I am Kiara Strings, and we welcome to the trans goth girl morning stream. You are the party. Hold on, something is wrong. Something is definitely wrong here. Hold on a minute. Something is definitely wrong with, like, the chat here. Like, something is definitely wrong, but, because it's not browser 3. Yeah, okay, hold on. Browser 3. This. But how are you, Chloe? And how are you, everyone else who's in chat? 400 by 700. I'm kind of doing okay. I'm doing a bit better. Browser 3. I'm doing a little bit better after yesterday. But, you know, I have a few things to discuss. Oh god. Nothing. It's still not. Okay. That sucks. Yeah, so I have a few things to discuss in terms of, like, you know, somebody. How do I get the chat box? Or was I just doing later? Because, oh, I forgot about, taking my meds. My, blockers and my, yeah, I forgot to take my blockers in. Alright, so that's good. So, I'm doing okay. I just now have to, I just, like, woke up and I was going to set everything up. And then I found out that my entire computer started over. Like, my entire computer started over, so things just kind of froze. And, like, the chat is going to be a little bit off. As per usual. Or as usual or something. I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll get something. 400 by 700. Hopefully, like, it'll work somewhat. Nope, nothing. Just trying to get, like... just trying to get, the chat to work, but, not working at the moment, so, looks like I'm gonna have to, like... What was it called? I honestly really should have, like, saw this coming. No work, only suffering. Well, I'm sorry that you are suffering, Chloe. You don't deserve to suffer. Nobody does. Absolutely no one deserves to suffer. No one. Printers were screwing you over? Yeah. I mean, printers do that. Like, that's why I don't print. Like, that's why I don't, like, print. Usually I would, like, go ahead and, like, do anything else. I try to avoid printing. But, now I can't avoid them. Like, I can't avoid all that. I know you don't have a choice. Like, I absolutely know that you have no choice. But I hope your printers actually end up, like, getting a lot better. And I heard that, and I saw on Twitter yesterday that you were doing commissions. So I heard that you were doing commissions, Chloe, and that's pretty amazing. Like, I'm really happy for you. Like, I was using Twitter just to, like, post some things. Just to post a few things. It's a test run? Oh, it's a test run? Then that's totally fine. That's still fine. That's honestly still fine. Like, you are doing pretty damn good. You are doing really good, Chloe. If it goes well, you'll do more? You better. You better do more. You damn well better do more. There we go. Holy hell. Oh my god, there we go. But I really, like, there's the chat box right there. There it is. It's a test run, you'll do more? Still, I wish you the best. Because all amazing products end up having test runs, you know? Every single product has a test run. That's why it's called a pilot. No, wait, I'm talking about TV. That's why it's usually called a pilot in TV, just to see where it can go. Like not everything. Here's the thing: not everything is going to work out the first time. It's not going to be perfect the first time. Sometimes it's not even going to be perfect for later. You just have to figure out where things are going to be, like how things are going to be. So far, I'm really glad that you're doing pretty much like like having your creativity and just doing a lot more things with it. Like it's really it's really good. Like I'm really happy for you, and I'm really glad that things are going well for you in terms of creativity. I'm really glad that that's happened. Um but today is going to be it's going like today. Okay, so if you notice the title right now, if you've noticed the title at the moment, you'll see that once again I'm invoking the Scottish trope. Now, some people don't know what that is, and I would show it to you, except everything has gotten black screen. God damn it. No, not the overlay. Uh-oh. Oh, that's just great. It was fine just a few, like, it was usually fine. There we go. That's how I do it. I completely forgot I could do that. So, if some of you who don't know what the Scottish trope is, that's pretty much when, like, certain words are just not spoken. And, like, speak of the devil. And right here, this is a good example of, like, the Scottish trope. Not saying the word or the name Voldemort. Just saying, you, he and who not be named, or you know who. Because you just never ever say the true name of this Scottish trope. Because sometimes you just. A certain mob boss. Pretty much. Um. It's like. It's pretty much like saying Macbeth in a play. Or during a rehearsal of a play. Or a play in general. It just brings so much bad luck. Like here, comedians are notoriously superstitious. Even more so even the actors, who fear the word Macbeth so much that they will attempt to stab anyone who dares to speak it. This is why Shakespeare is dead and why I remain in hiding. And also, I'm just going to show you another trope right here. No, Chloe, that does not work. That doesn't work in terms of anything outside of it. Now, there is a trope called unperson. There is a trope called unperson that is a combination of the Scottish trope, where the person just disappears. Like the you-am an unperson. You're unvisible, you're not an unperson. There is a difference. Unvisible is pretty much invisible, except, you know, at least people are going to talk about you. Unperson just means that you just don't exist. You just don't exist. Like, see this picture, this person here? Just gone. And when I used it's like the purpose for this actually varies. Like they will often often shred any evidence of anyone, like anyone. Hold on, let me see something better. Let me give an example of somebody in real life, because this happens in real life. Let me see. Something that's actually kind of current. I'm gonna find something that's current, because sometimes you just have to, like, move on because you just can't take it anymore. You just really cannot take some things anymore. So let's see what I have. Let's see what is here. Um so like sometimes it's actually like also I nuked him from my community. Yeah. So here's an example of like one person. So here's an example of one person. If anybody here knows about Rooster Teeth or Achievement Hunter, you will know who Ryan Haywood is. He was one of the people behind the host of Achievement Hunter. He was pretty much like the token teammate of everybody. He's pretty much like the token evil teammate of pretty much the entire Achievement Hunter team. And he played it for Dark Laughs. And then in 2020, he was like exposed as a serial predator who groomed young female fans with mental health problems into having sex with him. And he was still married. And then when he like resigned / he got found out, everybody in both Achievement Hunter and Rooster Teeth ended up like taking every single piece of footage in their history and removing some video, removing some of their videos and editing a ton of like others. Like he's pretty much like nothing to them anymore. He is pretty much nothing to them anymore. Like absolutely nothing, because they are so disgusted about what he did that they're pretty much like not only invoking the unperson status, but they are never going to talk about him again. Like, ever. Like, absolutely ever. Gamers are scum. Most of them are. Not all of them, but some gamers are scum. And today, absolutely today, I am going to invoke both the Scottish trope and the unperson trope on this person. I'm just gonna flat out do it because I am sick and tired. I am legitimately sick and tired. I'm just gonna invoke like two people. I'm going to invoke it because I have to change a few things. Because I can only live for so long. And I'm gonna say it by name. I'm gonna just say his name right now. Because it's for the best, and I really am very sick of it because his name is Genosaji8. I was watching his streams for 14 months because of the host segment on Twitch, because he was hosted by a couple of people, Sky Gray Entertainment or Skylar Gray Entertainment, and the Nth Tree. And I was wondering who this person is, and I thought, okay, this looks like a small enough streamer, and we could just like talk it out or something. And I ended up watching him, And he was a little bit rough on the edges, but I'm pretty sure it was more like, yeah, like he's probably like not used to like people going by him or whatever, and that's totally fine. And so I talked to him pretty much at least four of his streams, or 4 or 5 streams a week. Sometimes I cannot make it to his streams because of real life, and other times it's just, like I can only say so much because I'm busy. Like, I'm really busy. And he does have problems, sure, but I thought he would understand a few things. Like, I thought he would understand that real life is not always centered around him. And so I've pretty much been making excuse after excuse after excuse for him, whether it's rating him. Like, he's pretty much at this point, like, I've tried to introduce other people to him, like my personal friends. I've like promoted him on Twitter. I've rated him. I've said hi to him. And sadly, I found that he was BPT a few months ago, which explains a lot. Yes, it does explain a few things, but that does not excuse what he's been doing. So, what happened was, over the past few months, and it does not. So, what ended up happening was, the past few months was pretty much just slowly, just, okay, it all started with the last month, the last time I rated him, which was last year. And I rated him, and he, instead of greeting people, welcoming him to his chat, he just told a whole bunch of people off. And it hurt somebody. It hurt a fellow person who was usually on my streams. And he flat out told me that he doesn't want to be anywhere near Gino Saji. And I told him, and that was the moment when I flat out was like, should I just stop talking to him? Should I just stop? Should I just flat out stop? Because I've run out of excuses for him. Like, I'm like, hey, he's not so bad when you get to know him. He's not that bad. He's okay. He just has to warm up to you. And over the past 14 months, I've seen this behavior cycle viciously. And then he goes on Twitter and apologizes to a few people. He apologizes. And the worst thing about and the reason somebody apologizes is to get better. I was going to get to those lists. I wasn't even going to talk about those lists because it's just insane. Like, he does make those lists to make people feel bad. And sometimes he just goes on Twitter and he flat out apologizes. He tries to apologize to say it won't happen again. He's tagged me. He's tagged Chloe. He's tagged the Ent Tree. He's tagged them on tweets just to apologize. But the thing about apologizing for your actions is to look back and see things that you can probably get better. And yes, BPD does explain a few things. But if you have BPD and you're actually flat out lashing out on people, do not stream. Do not stream if you're just going to be that type of asshole. There is a certain amount of excuses that you can have, but you cannot be that certain type of asshole. Yes, you have BPD and you don't act like a dick. You want to know what's more important, Chloe, that you've done? You've actually taken time off. You've taken time off whenever things get rough. You're not on every day. You are not on every day just for viewers. And at least, like, because Gino, for some very strange reason, decides to complain to me, or complain about me doing things that I've done months ago. And when I mean months, I mean when this TV was in my basement, when I used to stream from my basement, when I used a bad microphone, when I didn't have a PC, before I started doing any of this. Yesterday, he brought up what I used to do about complaining about views or viewers. And I had to confront him about this. I actually said to him, why? I actually had to ask him, when did I last do that? And he's like, well, it doesn't matter. He did this on his stream. His stream at around 1 p.m. yesterday. I was on my tablet watching him while doing a few things. And he flat out was like, he flat out decides to say, hey, you just complain about like views. And I'm like, yeah, I used to. And he's like, when was the last time I did that? I was like, well, it doesn't matter because you still did it. And it's like, so let's say if you were a person who has changed and did something very bad or very questionable, but it doesn't hurt people. It hurts people, but you're taking steps to get better. And then somebody just brings it up like 2 years later, like you haven't learned anything, like you haven't changed. Like, people see you as an amazing person, but this one person just knows you for this one thing that you did years ago. And he flat out says, I don't know, but you still did it. Here's the thing. I have complained about viewers in the past. I haven't done it so far this year. This year, I have not done it. I have not done this year. I have not complained about viewers this year. And he brings it up like it happened recently. That is not well. He's making it. Gino is pretty much like, he is pretty much trying. Thank you so much, Chloe. You've improved a lot too, because of you, because of a lot of people. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of all my friends who have helped me and who I've helped back. Hopefully I've helped back at least. Hi Zoe, welcome to the party. It's been a while since I've seen you here. How are you? Hi Blue Diaz, welcome to the party. Exactly. Thank you. For those of you who are here, I'm just talking about invoking the Scottish trope over a certain person, a certain streamer who I am tired. I'm very, very tired of defending. So he tries to make it seem like, oh, you've been following for like a month, a day, and 20 hours? Nice. Thank you so much for the followage. But the thing is, Scottish trope. Okay, I'll show you right here. Here it is. This is the Scottish trope. When certain things cannot be named, like you are never going to talk about this person again. Like here, this is an example of the Scottish trope. In Harry Potter, there's Voldemort, which doesn't want to be said. In the universe, nobody except Harry and Dumbledore want to say it. Because he was locked out of the loop as a child, so he doesn't care or know about Voldemort's name. And Dumbledore, because he knew Voldemort as Tom Riddle, and will actually say his name. And then over time, more and more people started to subvert this trope and actually say this. You're gonna lose access to your emotes soon? I'm sorry to hear. What happened? Are you okay, Chloe? I was mostly lurking, felt like it was important to speak up there. Yes, thank you, Zoe. So, you're de-affiliating? Then that's totally fine. It's worth it in the long run, that's totally fine. Because, like, Twitch has been a thing that's been happening to people. Like, you are not the only one, Chloe. You are not the only one. So, what I was saying that this person, Gino Saji, 8, he pretty much brings up things that happened months ago. And he apologizes, but the point of apologizing is to get better. I'm gonna have to get out of bed, BRB. Okay. The point of apologizing is to get better at what you did, or a mistake you did, or learn something. He has not learned. Yesterday was pretty much the last straw. Not because he insulted me, but he insulted my friends. He insulted my friends. He insulted Chloe, he insulted Lily. He insulted Chloe only because, Chloe, you tried to help him. He has tried to help. You have tried to help him. And he calls you out just because you help. Like, he doesn't want to improve. He always wonders why he doesn't have viewers. He doesn't know what he's doing wrong. And then all of a sudden, when somebody tries to help him improve, he actually just spits in people's faces. The thing about it is, the point is, people can help you. People can and will want to help you. Okay? Chloe has helped me. You have helped me, Chloe. Lily has helped me. Lady Hedgehog has helped me. And you know what? There's a reason why everything's improved. Because people I love and care about have helped me, and I've helped them back. Mocha the Vampire has told me about a certain camera, which I'm using right now. She helped me. Chloe, you told me about getting a PC and helping me with OBS. And telling me about a ring light. Getting a ring light, which because of you, I've bought today. And also because of you and my partner, I got a PC. And also, the microphone, because you got me with the funding, and I'm trying to do a lot more with it, because of the 1000 Dreams Fund, and they've helped me, I've met a few people through that. I've met a few people because you pretty much got me to sign up for this. And I got a microphone for the funding. And I gave back with doing a stream. I gave back doing a stream. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Because I have to say goodnight to somebody. Ah, crap. Just in time. Just in time. They got up just in time. But I sent them a little heart, so that's okay. So, all of this is because I had help from friends who care about me, and I care about them. And the 1000 Dreams Fund helped me, and I did some sort of fundraising stream so I can give back to them. And I did give back to them. In the end, I ended up playing Fortnite, and I got very angry, which I will get back to in just a minute. But I at least helped them. Like, not into the extent, like, hitting my goal like this. But at the same time, I at least helped them. Like, they've helped me, and they've helped other people. That's just paying it forward. And I want to do that. I like doing that. people who have helped me, I want to help back. Gino Saji does not want that. He doesn't want to do that. He thinks he's the center of the universe. He thinks that all these problems revolve him. He has a wife that is in a wheelchair. And he has a kid. And he's still thinking that he's suffering, that nobody wants to help him. And there are people who do want to help him. But they are not, he is not letting them. You didn't know about his wife in the chair? Apparently, like, a few months ago, I don't know, I think his wife was in an accident and she's in a wheelchair right now. At least that's what he says. Yeah, he said it, he posted on Twitter, which I want to talk about as well. So, on his streams, and Chloe can back me up on this, sometimes he raids one of us. Mostly he raids you, because I'm usually off my streams, but you are on and he raids you. Every time he raids, every single time he raids at least you, but I don't know anybody else, but at least you, every single time he raids, you ask him how things are doing or how things are going. You ask him. And he either doesn't say anything, or he says, why don't you go on my stream and ask? Raid is a way to guilt trip. That's pretty, like, that is pretty much one step away from a hate raid. Guilt trip is just a raid as a guilt trip is pretty much another way of, like, yeah, the bot is, like, really going for it. Like, the guilt trip raids is, like, a couple of steps away from hate raids. And he just goes ahead and, like, why don't you ask me on my stream? And I'm like, okay, I'll ask you on your streams. And then when I ask him how he's doing on his streams, he's gonna say, why do you care? Or go on Twitter and check. And I do check on Twitter, but he does not check. He does not say anything. He just posts his streams. That's all he does. He says check his Twitter, but he posts nothing on his Twitter. And I really get that some people will not post anything or much of anything personal. I'm pretty sure I can ban. Maybe, I think I can ban. But I'm going to get into this. And I'm going to get into this. Because it's amazing. It's a vicious cycle. I have made excuse after excuse after excuse to so many people that he's not a bad person. And I truly don't think he is. It's just that he just will not grow. The least he could do is just get off of streaming. Just get off of streaming. If he's so wrapped up in himself and worrying about the viewers. This is a vicious cycle that I've gone on with him for 14 months. I've just been trying so hard. I am trying so hard with him. Because he thinks he understands other people, but he doesn't. He does not understand. And yes, there has to be some sort of action that can be taken. There has to be an action. Like, he goes to other people's streams and he talks, but he thinks that he's being left out of other people's things. And there is a reason. It's because he does not want to get better. He does not want to attempt to grow. He does not want to attempt to get better. And his streams require just no microphone, no video, which people have done. And he pretty much chats in the streams. He does stream chats. And he doesn't know why people are doing that. Like, people aren't going to his streams. And I gotta tell you, people like Nala streams and Super Lazy Geniuses streams do the same thing. But they at least both greet you warmly. They don't mind if you lurk. Neither of them mind if you do lurk. Neither of them do. And they don't use a microphone. Well, Noki does, but I can't hear her because the audio is a bit off. But at least she greets people. And Super Lazy Genius is getting a microphone. Both of them are getting a microphone, but at the same time, they are still using chat, and they are actually flat out greeting people warmly. Warmly. You see what I'm saying, those two words? Greeting warmly. Gino doesn't do that, and last stream was the last straw. His last stream that I was on before work was the last straw. Because he insulted not only me, but he insulted Chloe because he just pretty much insulted Chloe because she helps and he just lashes out. He insulted Lily because he thinks that their friendship is one-sided. He insulted Lily because he thinks that their friendship is one-sided. And then he just insulted me by calling me selfish. I've made excuses for him for 14 months. I have made excuses for him. A lesser person would have kicked him to the curb at least a month after meeting him. A lesser person would have. But I've lasted 14 months with them. And there's only so many excuses that I can make without him making me seem like a effing abuse victim. Because that's what he's doing over the past few months. That is what he's doing. He is an emotional abuser. To me and my friends, to the people I care about, he is an emotional abuser. He apologizes and says that he will never do it again. But it ends up happening again. The least you could do is get off of streaming. Just stop streaming and take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Do not lash out on the people who have tried to help you. On Twitch, apparently he says, should I stop streaming? Should he stop streaming? And yeah, pretty much, Zoe. Nothing else to do. And apparently, like, should I stop streaming? Yes or no? And I'm pretty sure, and Chloe has said, like, we've talked about this. If I was on Twitter during that time, you were the only one who said yes in the poll. If I was using Twitter during the week, I honestly would have said yes as well. Because I am tired. Almost tired to cut toes. Who doesn't want to cut toes? But, the thing is, there is so much you can do because he's really effing passive-aggressive about who he thinks my friends are. Like, every single time. Not every single time, but a lot. A lot of the time. I would greet him in a chat. And what ends up happening is he's like, go away. He's like, go away. And then he would actually put a link to, either Chloe's Twitter. I mean Twitch, even though she's offline. What does he want me to do? He wants me to rather just go on Chloe's Twitch when she's offline and watch her through that? Because that's essentially him just being passive aggressive at this point. So no more. So the last straw was pretty much yesterday. His stream yesterday. His stream yesterday was pretty much the last straw. And he had the balls to go on DM and apologize. But I know for a fact he is not going to get better. He is not going to get better. I am sick of making excuses. I am sick of him spitting on my face all the time. I am sick of being abused emotionally. So that's it. I'm done with him. I was thinking about it at work because I was upset. I was thinking about this over and over again at work for 8 hours. I was at work for usual. 8 hours I was thinking about this. This vicious cycle I've had with him for the past 14 months. The apologies, the forgiveness, everything over and over and over and over. Insulting my friends over and over. Being so toxic over and over and over. And this vicious cycle has to break. One of us has to walk away. And so, at work, I just decided, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this with him anymore. I am done being a victim of emotional abuse. Because out of everybody I've met on Twitch, he is the most toxic. Genosaji 8 is the most toxic person I've met on Twitch. And I'm calling it out right now. He is the most toxic, emotionally abusive person I've met on Twitch. Yeah, Chloe, you can point me to more toxic people, but don't. I've met some amazing people. Sorry, Volus. I am sorry. I'm sorry for not seeing you. Thank you. Don't need that toxicity in your life, hun. No, I don't. I absolutely do not. I do not need it. So yesterday, I was thinking about what I'm going to do, or what I was going to do. And my mind was pretty much made up a few hours in. Toxic people I know, Olympics. So I pretty much decided, you know what? I'm not doing this. One of us has to step out of this vicious cycle. Because he wants me to leave. He wants me to not talk to him. He wants me not to go on his streams anymore. He just acts like he's the better person. He always, 80% of the time I'm on his streams, he asks me to go away. And so I made a decision. I walk away. I'm walking away. I'm walking away from him. I'm not dealing with that type of person anymore. I am not dealing with his emotionally abusive to me and other friends. I can't deal with the emotional abuse that he's put out to other people. I've met some amazing people on Twitch. I have championed some people. I have championed several people. I have championed, and I've pretty much been friends with people like Chloe and Lily and Zoe. I've been friends with them. We've talked. We've talked. Not much, but we've talked. We've talked about things. We follow each other on Twitter or Discord on like mutual servers. But I respect everybody. Lynn, Lady Hedgehog, Chloe, Zero, Abigail, everybody. I've accepted everybody in my life because I respect them. I am friends with them. I care about them. I love them. We all have our own issues. We all have problems. All of us have problems. I guarantee you. But Gino Saji pretty much thinks that he is the center of the universe. Like everything revolves around him. And he brings up past mistakes just because. Just because he wants to. Hi, Azza, welcome. I am talking about a toxic person who I've been making excuses for on stream. His name is Gino Saji 8. And I've been watching him for I've been watching his streams for 14 months. And I've been making excuses for him. And it's sickening. It is sickening at this point. Because the last time I watched a stream, it's... You are not toxic. Not you, Vullis. You are not toxic. But, so yesterday, the stream that I was on, I was talking to him on a stream, and he just insulted me and my friends. And I've always wondered, he's wondering why he doesn't get the views. It's because he is an awful, toxic, he's a toxic person who I cannot deal with him. I cannot deal with what he's saying. How is he toxic? He has insulted me. He has insulted my friends. He's insulted people who have tried to help him. And he just thinks that they're bossing him around. He just does not want to get better. He's pretty much like Josh Klinghoffer in the Red Hot Chili Peppers. But at least he actually has some talent. Because here's the thing. He's pretty much like Josh Klinghoffer in the worst way. And that's what I'm getting into. That's why I'm doing this right now. That's why I'm invoking the Scottish trope on him. After this stream, I'm invoking the Scottish trope. So, what's gonna happen? So, he's like Josh Klinghoffer when he was in the Red Hot Chili Peppers. You want to try to like him. But he is not going to get better. But at least I feel sorry for Josh Klinghoffer. At least I feel sorry for him. At least he has some moments to him. And some people feel sorry for him when he had to leave the Red Hot Chili Peppers for John Frusciante, a better guitarist for the band, but at the same time, at least you feel sorry for Josh. I do not feel sorry for Gino. He is not going to get better. That is the problem. He is not going to get better. And so when I got home, I just had to say something to Chloe on Discord. I had to say something. I absolutely had to say something. So I actually had to ask him. I actually had to ask a couple of people. A friend of mine, I had to ask Chloe, should I just ban Gino Saji from everything on Twitch and Twitter? And they both said yes. Both of them said yes. Because there is so much one can do. And so, after the stream, after the stream, because I did it yesterday, I banned him, I blocked him from Twitter and Twitch. And several other people are going to do the same, like unfollow him and ban him. And that's totally fine. Like, there's only so much I could do, and he insulted my friends for that long. He insulted my friends so much. And so, before I went to bed yesterday, I blocked him from Twitter, from my Twitch, and I'm pretty sure other people have blocked him as well. He can say as much as he can say on Twitter. He can say as much as he can say. He can apologize. He can say that I'm the bad person. He can say that I'm the bad person like he's doing, like it's his fault. Because he's somehow going to spin it around for him. He's going to try to spin it all just so it can make him look good. So he's going to probably just make me look like the bad person. So I just like flat out blocked his tweets, blocked him from Twitter and Twitch, blocked him from pretty much everywhere. He can apologize all he wants. He can apologize all he wants. But people apologize. He can apologize all he fucking wants. He can apologize. But the point about apologies is to make sure that it might not happen again. And it keeps happening. So with this vicious cycle, that's it. I'm walking away from Genosagi 8. So once again, because of all this, because I've changed, because there is so much abuse I can take. The end of January, I attempted suicide. I attempted suicide a couple of months ago. And because of everybody else, they told me to get help. And I did. I see a therapist. My doctor prescribed me antidepressant pills. And those have helped, even though they've made my emotions feel muted. I feel muted, but at least they help. At least I've gotten help. At least I've attempted help. He does not want to get help. He does not want to get help. That is the problem. He never wants to get help. He apologizes over and over again, but he does not want to get better. He does not want people to help him. So after the stream, once again, like I've done this before with somebody else, because I've changed, I am never going to mention him again. He can host this channel as far as I care. Just to say bygones be bygones. Thank you for the follow, Vulas. Thank you so much. He's pretty much banned. He can try to host, because there are people who have tried to follow this channel just to get back in the chat. But he can't talk. Sorry, Scratch, what I ask after hi. Hi, and who does not want people to help him? So there's this... Okay, so long story short, for Cliff Notes, there is this streamer named Genosagi8 who I've been watching for like 14 months. And he started off as a friend of some sort. Like, he always complained about people not watching him, but I didn't know why. And then over time I saw why. He lashes out. I mean, that's because he has BPD, but people with BPD don't act like total assholes. That is the problem. And he has been passive-aggressive in his chats, in his streams. they can do, but yeah. But still, I won't acknowledge him. He's been a passive aggressive asshole. He's been an emotionally abusive person to me for several months. He apologizes for his actions, but he does not want to get better. Again, the point of apologizing is to get better, to get help, to help yourself, to improve yourself. He has not. He doesn't want to get better. He doesn't want to get better at all. He wants to stay in this vicious cycle, and that's why after months of emotional abuse, of going and rating other people and guilting them, flat out guilting them for not asking how he's doing on his streams, and then going on his streams and asking how he's doing, and saying, why do you care? He actually has the balls to say, why do you care, after going on a stream and asking him. And he doesn't say anything. He just ignores people just to be in his own world. It's sickening. It's really sickening at this point. It's disgusting. Yes, that's right. Some people are like that. How can I find this channel for an example? I am not going to promote him. I am sorry. I am absolutely not going to promote him. I'm sorry. I can't promote him. Like, after this, I'm not going to be talking about him again. He is an unperson to me, because there's only so much I can do. So, yesterday, I'm, like, after the stream, I am never going to talk about him again. Ever. I am not ever going to talk about him. I am not going to talk to him. Ever. I will never talk about him. I'm not going to mention him. He can do as much as he wants in terms of, like, trying. He can actually, like, go on Twitter and yell about me. But that's just going to expose him for who he is. It's going to expose him for who he is as a person. And you know what? Later on, I am going to... Like, people are already walking away. Later on, I am going to DM his so-called friend. I am actually going to go DM the Nth Tree. Exactly, Zoe. People can handle it. People with BPD is kind of F, and when it gets bad, he has a great handle. See? And Chloe has BPD. And her girlfriend as well. And you know what the best part? They pretty much can take a break. He doesn't want to take a break. He streams pretty much every day, no matter how bad he gets. I do not stream every day because I need a break. Sometimes I don't, there are days where I can't stream because it's like, whatever. Sometimes I just can't stream because of real life. He does not understand that real life doesn't revolve around him. Hi, Tony Cruz. Welcome to the party. So, after the stream, he can say as much as he wants on Twitter. I don't care. I pretty much blocked his ass at this point. At this point, I've blocked him on all my social media. Because I am sick of him. So just like a certain somebody else, I just want this abuse to end. Tony, I'm talking about a streamer who I'm not going to mention anymore. So, after the stream, I am invoking the Scottish Trope. This will be the last time I will ever talk about Genosagi 8. He is an unperson for me. To me, he is an unperson. He will never be mentioned again. He will never be said by name again. Because life is too short for people who want to bring you down to their level. Life is way, way too short. I don't care. I honestly, Chloe, I don't care. I am done with him. Because sooner or later, he's just going to piss off somebody on Twitch. God help anybody who ends up finding his channel on Twitch and he emotionally abuses them. Because they are going to report him. I bet you he's going to piss off the wrong person and they are going to report him. And he's going to wonder why things are happening to him. I really like your emotes, Chloe, so I'm going to miss them. All that hard work on your emotes, I am definitely going to miss them. On Discord and Gilded, well, at least I'll get to use them on them. And you're feeling better? The side effects of the vaccine have been hitting hard, but I feel much better than yesterday. Okay. I'm going to get into the vaccine in just a moment. So, I'm not only going to stop talking about 2 other people, but there is a third. Because I don't want to talk about them anymore. Because I am making a change right now. I have mentioned the amount of times I've talked about the most useless person in music, Drake. I want to change that. I will not mention Drake on any platform again. I am not going to take time out of any conversation to mention that useless musician. That person I want Chris Brown to beat the shit out of. The groomer, so the person who has groomed somebody underage. After the stream, I am no longer... Hi, the Goth Sauce Boy. Thank you for the follow. So after the stream, I will be in a better situation, Willis. Thank you so much. Yeah, fuck him. After this, later on, I am going to... But thank you for the follow, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And, like, later on, I'm going to DM somebody. There's somebody I'm going to DM on Twitch. Thank you so much. I am going to DM somebody on Twitch. Lots of love to you. You take care as well. I am going to DM somebody on Twitch. Her name is the Ant Tree. I am going to figure out if she is still friends with him, because no one should be friends with emotional abusers. He thinks that the Ant Tree is his only friend. And I'm pretty sure she's going to be pushed to the limit as well. Because she definitely has friends that he has emotionally abused. The meme? Which meme? The Scottish trope? Because I am not going... Because after this, I am never, ever, ever going to mention Drake ever again. No. Not even the meme. Not even the Drake meme. I'm not going to mention him. In fact, like, I'm going to figure out how... I'm just going to blacklist his name as well. Because I am fucking tired of him. So I am just going to invoke the Scottish trope and never mentioning him again. I'm going to blacklist his name in chat from now on. So after the stream, the Scottish trope is going to be right into place. There's no chance of somebody called Drake happening. And even so, there is going to be a name that comes after it or in between. It's not going to be somebody called Drake. So, yeah. After this, I am not going to mention these two people. I am not going to mention Drake, and I am not going to mention Genosagi 8. They are just gone. I am never going to talk about them again. Most men in power are abusive, manipulative, groomers, or sexual predators, and I wish I was being hyperbolic. You're not wrong, Tony Cruz. Yeah, or dragons called Drake, but it'd be obvious for the rest of the message. I mean, you can call them baby dragons. Here's the thing: you can call them baby dragons, but I am just gonna invoke the Scottish trope on these people. You can call them baby dragons again, but I'm just invoking everything. Most men are bad. Most men are bad. Not all men. Most men. My partner has wanted to champion me because he wants people to see how amazing I am. I get a little bit shy about that, but he wants people to see that I am an amazing person. Like he is an amazing person as well. And I absolutely love him. I absolutely love him. Life is too short. And I have friends who care about me. I don't trust men at this point, even the cis gays. They're the ones who sexually abuse and emotionally manipulate me. I'm sorry to hear that, Tony Cruz. I am very sorry to hear that. I understand. There are people who think that they want what's best for you, but they're really just taking you over emotionally. But as long as you're okay right now. So that pretty much took over most of my stream. That talk of the Scottish trope. The cis gay guys were so quick to throw us under the bus. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. It's like they blame most people for their problems. But oh my god, I just realized I've just been going on about this person, so yeah. Yeah, after the stream, the Scottish trope is going to be in effect for Genosagi 8 and Drake. That is it. I want to improve on myself. I know I have, but I want to improve on myself. So, now that I only have a few minutes left, I'm going to talk about the vaccine. So, everybody who has the vaccine, everybody who has gotten the vaccine, just because you have the vaccine does not mean you are immune or you're above social distancing rules. Just because you have the vaccine or got your shots, still social distance. Because there are people who have not gotten the shots, and you probably actually end up with some sort of strain of the coronavirus, and you're giving it to other people. Just because you're not going to feel sick doesn't mean that other people are not going to feel sick. Thing is, as much as I would like to write an essay on how men are horrible women, or horrible men, women can be, I realize that I hate people in spirals. Zoe, if I could give you a hug, I would. But coronavirus happens, and sorry about that. People are just shit. Some people are just shit. But, you know? Per social distance hug back? Yeah. Oh, we should purge humanity. Yeah, we should. Particularly Canada. Canada, oh boy. Purge Canada first. Because those Canadians are just bastards. Speaking as a Canadian who has a government who just decides to, like, you know, be assholes, put us in the third lockdown, close small places, small businesses. Like, close down small businesses just because of social distancing and it's not essential? Are you shitting me? Small businesses are not essential, and yet you're opening up malls that are hotspots for COVID? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? So small businesses are just going to, like, lose their... Oh my goodness. Oh my god. What a raid. Hi everybody, welcome to the party. Oh my god. How is... Thank you for the shout out. I've been friend zoned? Hi, welcome to the party. My name is Kiara Strings. I am a trans variety streamer. And I do things like this for about 90 minutes. But how was your stream, by the way, special friend? How is everybody? This is a huge raid. This is one of the biggest that I've actually had. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the follow, by the ounce. And Curbs Kinder. Oh my, it was good? What did you stream? Thank you again. Oh my god, there's so many follows. Thank you, Moldy. Thank you, Bernardo. Thank you, Cacti Flower. Thank you, Special Friend. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of people. But how did, like, what did you stream? Animal Crossing? Oh my goodness. My BF... Here's the thing, my BF wants me to play that. He wants me to play that, that game. He genuinely wants to, me to play that game. So, eventually I will play, Animal Crossing with him. I'm so used to saying Animal Crossing, lol. So it's not Animal Crossing? Oh, you played The Sims, okay. Yeah, The Sims... What are my pronouns? Her or they. Like, her or they. One of those. You can say her or they for the most part. But, yeah. I am a trans goth girl streamer. And, you know, recently I got these. If for those of you who are new here, I recently started HRT like 10 days ago. So here are my what's it called? Here are my hormones and here are my blockers. So I started HRT a couple of days, like, oh, when was it? What was the day? I forgot. Thank you for the follow, Funeral Beds. So I started HRT on March 28th. So it's been a week. It's been about a week since I started. A week and 8, 9, 10, 11. It's been a week. It's been 11 days since I started. 11 days since I started HRT. And it feels so... honestly, it doesn't feel like much, but yeah. Also, since a lot of people are here, like, I'm just gonna shout you out, Chloe. Hold on. I'm just gonna shout you as well. Mother Gamer, thank you so much for the follow. Yes, and it's too late, I did it. So if anybody is here, go follow Invisible Girl. She is one of my closest friends. She has helped me improve on my streams. A lot. She has helped me a lot. She does art, she does gaming, she does murder, she does art while gaming and murdering. Like, she does all sorts of different things. And I really look up to her, honestly. Murder is art. Now you're sounding like Jack Nicholson's Joker. I make art until somebody dies. But yeah, for those of you who are new here, I pretty much do these streams every day except Sundays. Like these type of streams. Like these just chatting streams. Thank you for the follow, Teme Death. So I do these type of streams pretty much for about 90 minutes every day. So yeah, pretty much 90 minutes every day I do these type of streams. With the exception of Sundays, which I need a day off, unless Sunday I have a day off, in which case, yeah, I will stream then. But Sundays I don't stream, and my days off are tomorrow and the next day, in which case I will stream for more than 2 hours at least. The Art of Murder by the Invisible Girl. Go for it. It'll be like, I'm pretty sure that if you make that type of book, Chloe, you are going to end up, you are just going to end up making a doorstopper of a book. You're going to make a doorstopper. Though that book is going to be long. That's going to be a very long book. It's going to be like 400 pages. But yeah, it's like, oh my god, the sunlight. Also, for those of you who are here, I'm Canadian. So I apologize in advance. I am Canadian. So if I can't read, you'll know why. But yeah, I started HRT 11 days ago. Nothing much has happened, as far as I know. Thank you for the raid. I'm going to lurk. Because I need food and to stretch, but I hope the rest of the stream goes well. Well, it's going to be a short-lived, because I'll just extend it by about, 10 minutes. You've got to go, see you go. Thank you for coming by. Thank you both. And I hope the both of you have a good day. Hopefully things will go well afterwards. I hope the both of you have a fantastic day, at least. But yeah, I'll just extend the stream for about 10 minutes because people are here. So yeah, I do streams like this where I talk about whatever I want. I do play games occasionally, but I just talk about whatever I want. And speaking of talking about whatever I want, yesterday on stream, thank you so much, Cacti. Thank you so much. So yesterday, we had somebody here who said that they were dying of cancer and they only had 8 hours to live. And I was afraid I didn't want to call them out because I knew they were kind of lying. They wanted to be to be pitied, I'm pretty sure. Because I have known people, not Gino Saji, but somebody else. Because his story was, he got into an accident. Django Jeff, I was just thinking about you yesterday. Can we get a shout out for Django Jeff? Django, I was thinking about you yesterday. I was just thinking about you yesterday. Because I haven't seen you stream in a while. I have not seen you in a while. And I'm like, where is he? So I'm like, where is he? And now I'm like, speak of the devil. You're right here. But how are you? I know you have school. I know you have school and all that, college, and you were busy, but I had not seen you in quite a while. It's been quite a while since I've seen you. But yeah, he did that. Like, he actually yesterday had this story about, like, his whole entire family died in a car crash, so it's just him and his uncle. I'm doing okay. I just had to invoke the Scottish trope of a toxic person who I'm never gonna talk about again or talk to again. But like, if you go on, like, I will upload this entire video on my YouTube channel because people have to, like, hear and see this. Like, because it was like this toxic person was just insane and out of my mind. So I just invoked the Scottish trope against them. So I'm glad that you're good. I'm honestly glad that you're good. And I miss your streams. But yeah, so this person near the end of my stream yesterday said that his entire family died in a car crash. I think either that day or the day before, and he has cancer and only has 8 hours to live. Which I didn't want to say anything, but I knew that was horse shit. Because if you are dying, like, first of all, how do you know how many hours you have to live? First of all. And second of all, I absolutely know family who have cancer and died. There is somebody in our family who is dying of cancer and cannot get out of bed, let alone type. Are you telling me that you are just going around several streams saying that you have cancer and you only have 8 hours to live? If so, how are you typing? Because if you have cancer and only have a few hours to live, you cannot move out of bed. You cannot move at all. And you are going to spend your last hours going on Twitch and telling people that you have cancer and you're dying and you only have 8 hours to live? How are you typing? First of all, how are you typing? How are you typing? Like, you cannot do that. That is the ultimate pity F. You are trying to get people to pity you. You cannot do that. That's something you cannot do. That is genuinely, like, I wonder what I would do if I had 8 hours to live. I don't think about it. But I know I would actually, like, you know, be with family. Like, the thing about, like, being 8 hours to live and knowing when you're gonna die is you're going to be with family. You are going to look over your life and think that it was a life I've lived, but it was my life, and I'm surrounded by people who I love and care about. What you don't do is go on Twitter or your Twitch account or, like, go in a chat and say that you are dying of cancer and only have 8 hours to live. That is something you cannot do. Because no one is going to believe you, especially when you're typing it out. And you should not be able to type out something while you're dying of cancer and you're gonna die in 8 hours. Because you cannot move. Again, you can't move. You cannot move. And you can say that you're just like somebody else is typing for you. It's like, who would type out something for you? How will they type out something for you? Because you cannot move. You cannot talk. How? Like, no one is going to give you a request. No one is going to fulfill your request by saying on several Twitch accounts, I have cancer. I'm gonna die. Feel bad. You want me to feel bad for you? You can't just do that. At least make up a better sob story. At least do that. At least make up a better story than you have cancer. It is dodgy. Jeff, it is dodgy. It is absolutely dodgy. It is absolutely dodgy as hell. It is dodgy as get out. It is dodgy as hell. Like, the moment he said that yesterday, I did not believe him. at all. It is considerably dodgy. It's downright evil as well. It's pretty much downright evil what they're doing. So, what have we learned on the stream? Sometimes the best thing you can do from a toxic person is just to let them go and never speak of them again. That if you have the vaccine for COVID, for the love of God, keep following social distancing rules. For the love of God, it like social distancing rules still applies to you, even if you got the shots. And just because and saying that you have cancer and you have 8 hours to live, that is a straight up lie. No, I mean, thank you, but we knew that all along. No, Zoe, you are cute, and so is Chloe, and so is Jeff. Like, all of you are cute and adorable, and I did not need to have points to say that. Well, thank you so much, Zoe. But I am really glad that I got this entire stream off my chest. Like, for the big bulk of it all, I am so glad that I got this entire stream off my chest because I've been holding it in. I've been thinking about what to say all this time. All this time I've been thinking about what to say. I, Kiara Strings, am a cute girl. I, Kiara Strings, have friends and family that care about my health, my well-being. I, Kiara Strings, am a cute girl with amazing people surrounding her. She has really improved. She would fight that in the past. I would. I, Kiara Strings, am a cute girl who has amazing friends and people who care about her well-being. I, Kiara Strings, am a cute girl who wants to grow more and more. I, Kiara Strings, am a cute girl who thanks everyone and is proud to be with friends with people who also care about her. I, Kiara Strings, am a cute girl who will become who she is in the future. I, Kiara Strings, am a cute girl who will continue improving on her life. No matter how bad things get, I will improve. I, Kiara Strings, am a cute girl. Thank you so much, everybody. I've been wanting to do this type of stream for, well, ever since I went to work. Or ever since I went to a certain person's stream. So, yeah. After the stream, I am never going to talk about Genosagi again. Ever. I am not going to give him the satisfaction. Because life is too short. And there are more people in my life that love me and who are not toxic. And he's only the one person I know. He is a toxic influence. Thank you for the follow, Hacked IRL. Thank you so much. So as we're winding down, I just want to say, everyone, thank you so much for a lot, honestly. Like, thank you so much for, like, honestly, thank you so much for being here and listening to what I have to say. I'm sorry this went on for a little bit of a while, but, you know, sometimes you just have to get things off your chest. And I'm really glad that, like, I can improve and get better. So everybody, this is where I'm going to end it. We are going to raid somebody, and I know I'm one follow away from 500, but I honestly don't really care, because I have to get rest. I have to get some rest, and I will come back tomorrow. I'll be back here tomorrow for another stream like this. So I am going to raid. Once again, I'm going to raid because all of you have helped me. Is the rating button doing okay? Oh, thank you for the donation. Oh, I forgot. Thank you for the donation, Django Jeff. Oh, I better go because, like, my thing is... Something went wrong? Oh, god damn it. Hold on. Hold on a minute. I'm going to raid somebody. Raid Rogue BX. Is that how I say your name? Oh, Christ. Raid Rogue. Hopefully I got it. I already have a raid in progress? Okay. So there's a raid in progress. I don't know how it's going. I have no idea. She's on. Something is just up with my thing right now. Something is absolutely wrong with, like, my, thing. I'm trying to raid, but, it's not showing, it's not really showing the raid button. Oh my god, what is wrong with this? Like, I'm trying to raid her. Like, I'm trying to raid somebody, but it's not letting me for some reason. Type in raid. I did type in raid. Something went wrong. Try that quick action later. I did that twice. I've done it twice. I've done that, like, twice at this point. It says I have a raid in progress already. So, we're just gonna have to wait to see. I don't know what's going on, but it says the raid is in progress. So, I don't know what that means. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know if I would be able, like, I have no idea what is going on with this. Raid in progress, and then nothing? What is going on with this? Like, I have to go back to sleep soon. Thank you for the follow, Luna. So that's 500. That's easily 500. I'm trying to raid somebody here. Yeah, we're already at 500, Django. Okay, we can raid again. So everybody, thank you all for coming by. I will be back here tomorrow to do the same thing. So there's the raid. So everybody, go follow Rogue BX. Thank you all so much for coming by, and thank you so much for hearing me rant. And I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you and take care.